Good morning, everyone. Steve Georgi here from Allendale's Trading Floor. It is July 29th. We got the markets coming back a little bit today, maybe more of a turnaround Tuesday type attitude. But corn down 2 3/4 cents. You got beans down 10, wheat down about 2 1/4. Now, we did have good excellent ratings out yesterday. We did see them come back a little bit, 1% lower for corn, 2% lower for beans. And we started the overnight session actually a little bit better. Not really how we finished, though. A lot of guys are watching this weather, so we're on rain watch right now. Are we going to get these rain events that they have in the forecast for next week? When you look at the weather models overnight, no major changes overnight from yesterday afternoon. So guys are watching this rain event next week. Looks like we could get some decent rains through the Corn Belt. Are we going to see them stay in the forecast? And that's the thing to watch. Our meteorologist, Ryan Martin, expecting to see these rains, these timely rains, continue through the month of August. So this hype that we've seen over the last few days, will this continue? It will if we don't get these rains. And if you look behind this event, there's not a lot in the forecast as of yet. But look for that. And expect to continue to see a lot of volatility around these models as they are released throughout the day. Also, 8 o'clock, are we going to continue to see export sales released for corn, beans, and wheat for that matter? We did make sales of beans yesterday as well as wheat. But are we going to see that continue? We know that what we've seen for beans, guys are expecting that and looking at that number and getting real excited that we're making sales. But you also have to remember that we have to be making these sales right now as well. We're going to have a lot of beans on hand. China, they need to be buying beans just about every day to meet their needs. So we have seen some bigger totals. And if you look at the last 3 years, or I should say the last 2 years, we're behind pace right now from where we were last year and the previous year as far as bean sales. So a lot of guys asking me about that, but keep that in mind. We probably are going to continue to see these sales being made, but is it going to be as effective to the market? We'll have to see how big they are. So watch the rain. That's going to be the big thing here over the next week. As far as livestock, cattle down 35 right now. Is it going to stay there? We had box beef coming in very strong once again. $1.92 higher for choice. Select up 184, putting packer break-evens right now at 163.66. That's a pretty big number. Total show list down about 16,000 head again. What's going to stop this train? I don't know. Probably going to expect to see cash markets remain firm again this week after a big jump last week. But we'll see if we can keep this going. Right now, things are continuing to point higher yet for cattle. Now, hogs, a little different story. Down $1.25 right now. Cutout values down 85 cents. Yesterday, midday cutout values were actually higher, but we couldn't finish that way. Still continuing to see disappointing numbers, and we're continuing to see the futures market break down below support levels. So when are we going to finally make that turn? I think it's a lot of spec money coming out of the hogs as well, with the lack of the talk of any kind of PED or any issues right now. Spec money is continuing to push this market lower. Stock market 44 points higher. Gold up $4, silver up 10 cents. You got the dollar right now climbing about 9 points. Give us a call if you guys have any questions at all out there. 800-262-7538, or check us out on the web at allendale-inc.com. Hope you guys have a great day today. We'll talk to you again tomorrow morning. Take care.